What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bullshot Darts. So this last weekend I was down in St. Louis for the Blueberry Hill tournament, and it was a super fun weekend, and overall I was kind of disappointed with my darts, but thanks to some amazing partners that I had, I was able to get some victories out of it. So just wanted to hop on here, talk about the tournament, how my weekend was, and all that good stuff. But first, it is Bullshot's mission to grow the sport of darts, so if you are new, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Drop this video a thumbs up and also go check out bullshotdarts.com. I just got my first shirt in the mail. I'm really excited to get these up on the website, so be on the lookout for the first Bullshot Darts merch out there on the website. All right, so before I talk about how my darts were or anything, I just want to talk about the tournament overall. I've heard about the Blueberry Hill tournament a few years ago when I moved back to Illinois, and always heard about how much fun it was. So having it happen and being able to go, I was really excited and looking forward to it, and I wasn't sure what to expect. And when I got to this venue, I was just absolutely blown away at how cool this place was. So walking up to the front door, you got like these stars that are on the ground with celebrities' names on them and stuff, and it kind of feels like maybe like a mini Hollywood type thing. And you walk in, and inside, it's just full of like collectibles and memorabilia. The restaurant's really cool, and the whole darting area was just amazing. So I absolutely love this place. I look forward to going to this tournament every single year. Obviously to shoot darts, but also just to hang out at this bar and hang out in the area, because it's also in a really cool like downtown type area. And also in the basement of this bar, they have like 20 dartboards. So in the upstairs, the main room, they had 6 dartboards, you know, a very nice area. They had, like I said, collectibles all over the walls. And just, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better setup in that area. And then downstairs, it's like this basement area. The ceiling is like maybe this high, and they have like 20 more dartboards down there. So I don't know, just really crazy. Yeah, really cool place. And I really look forward to going back every year. If you've never been to the Blueberry Hill tournament, I highly, highly, highly recommend. You know, Nashville was a ton of fun, but there was also a lot more people in Nashville. So it's kind of hard to compare, but I don't know. It might have been like the most fun tournament I've been to. I just had an absolute blast. So anyways, let's get into the darts and how the weekend went. So my girlfriend and I left here at about 4 o'clock in the morning because, you know, I didn't take off work the Friday. So it's like, you know, it's only a 5-hour drive. Just leave early in the morning. We can get there by, you know, 9:30, 10 o'clock in time for the first event. So we pull in, and yeah, doubles was at 10:30 in the morning. So my partner and I shot with Mike DePuma. I've talked about him a few times on here because we shot together in Nashville together, and we were gonna shoot, you know, other tournaments last year and they fell through. So we were just really excited for these tournaments to come around so we could actually throw together. And both of us were disappointed in our darts in Nashville. So going into St. Louis, we were like, all right, we got to redeem ourselves. And first event was doubles cricket, and we ended up getting the win. Oh, excuse me. So this is actually the one event that I actually felt good with my darts. I ended up with a 3.77 for the whole tournament for my stats. And I thought, you know, going into the next singles event, I was like, okay, cool. Like I can just carry these darts over and keep going. But then, oh man, I struggled a lot in the singles cricket. I don't know what it was. And honestly, excuse me. You guys know I've been talking about how my darts have been flying well. I've been in the 80s. I mean, I feel like the 80s is my new normal. And when I reach the 90s, it's like, whoa, like nice, I hit the 90s. And even that's was becoming more consistent. But the last month or so, I definitely have been struggling. And I think it's due to the fact that the school started back up. So I'm a teacher, and the last year and a half, I have not worked like a normal schedule or like my normal job with, you know, the COVID and everything. So now with being back in school, and having, you know, my normal schedule for the first time in a year and a half, I feel like just my body's more run down lately. And of course, you know, I'm struggling to find time to throw darts. And not that I don't have the time, it's just my body's worn out because I'm not used to working like this. So I'm hoping that, you know, my body adjusts soon so I can, you know, get back to throwing those good darts, because right now I really don't have that much confidence going into my darts tournaments. And I know I always talk about, you know, you have to be confident and stuff, and it was actually funny because at the tournament, so in the singles cricket, I ended up losing, and there were some outside factors that were going on in that match. I don't care to talk about them on here because I don't want to like make it seem like I'm coming up with excuses or anything, because I should have shot better. You know, I lost. But I was talking to a friend that was there, and he was joking around. He was like, you know what? I've seen some guy on YouTube talk about how you need to keep those things out of your mind. So I thought that was just kind of funny. And it's so true because, you know, I do preach that a lot on here, but I also always say it's much easier said than done. I can sit here and talk about, you know, so many things, but in the moment, you know, I definitely struggle with a lot of those things too. But anyways, I just went off on a big tangent there. What was I saying? Cricket, I lost, my body, work. Yeah, so pretty much just saying that my darts haven't been feeling that good. And that I hope it comes back soon, because, you know, I definitely want to feel good on a dartboard again. So I ended up losing in the cricket. I think I threw like a 3-2. The guy I lost to threw a 3-2. And, you know, when I was in Nashville, you know, I was throwing in the high 3s, low 4s. So, you know, I was just really disappointed in myself that, you know, I just didn't throw that well in singles cricket. But, you know, that's the name of the game. After that, we went on to, I think that was the next event was the mixed triples. Same thing, I shot with Mike DePuma again. And I talked about Bridget in my last video and how I was really excited to shoot with her because she's like a really good dart player and she's still like new to the game. So was really looking forward to this event shooting with those two. And we ended up winning this one. And that's a big thank you and shout out to my partners because I definitely did not shoot that well. Bridget, our first match, Bridget took out both of our outs. So it was like, sweet, like you keep doing that and we'll be good. And she did. She took out so many outs and just shot really well. Mike shot really well. And we ended up, well, getting the win. So Saturday played 3 events and I shot, well, I didn't shoot well, but ended up winning the doubles cricket and then the mixed triples. But in the singles event, like I said, I struggled. But still, regardless, 2 of the first 3 events was feeling good. So was really looking forward to Sunday. And Sunday, same thing. Like, I don't know what it was. I don't know just what it was. But I just wasn't feeling it, really. My darts were struggling. And it was mainly the clutch darts that were struggling. You know, I was doing fine. So 301 was one of the events on Sunday. I was doing fine doubling in. Doubling out was difficult for me. The match I ended up losing, I missed, I think 15 or 16 darts at a double. And Brian, the guy I was playing, also missed lots of darts at a double. So it was like a very, very scrappy match. Both of us were, you know, every time we would miss some doubles, go back, all right, well, it's game over. Then he would miss doubles, and it's like, all right, I got another chance at this. Then I missed the doubles, and then and it was really scrappy. But yeah, I couldn't find those clutch darts, and we played the doubles 01, me and DePuma, and we both struggled in that one. Same thing, just we were getting some good scores here and there, but when it came down to the clutch darts, like it just wasn't there. So that was Sunday. Saturday night also went out to eat at the place across the street called Salt and Smoke, and that was absolutely amazing food. My girlfriend and I went there after the tournament. you know, just to get some food in us because we were traveling all day. We got right to the tournament. We really didn't eat anything except, you know, some fries at the bar. And I think she got, mozzarella sticks. So, I mean, that's what we were running on the whole day. And we didn't get out of the tournament until like 9:30. So we went to the place Salt and Smoke and just got an unbelievable amount of food. And it was just absolutely delicious. And I also forgot my darts at the tournament on Saturday. I have never forgotten my darts at a tournament because I'm the kind of person that keeps all of my possessions like at my side at all times. Like I always bring a bag to darts, so I know that every single thing that I brought there is in one spot and that bag is always by my side. But, you know, when you've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning, a 5-hour road trip, and then you were kind of drinking for 10 straight hours, things happen. I forgot my darts, but thankfully Bridget grabbed them for me, so I was extremely thankful for that because, gosh, man, I don't know what I would do if I, like, you know, lost my darts or if someone stole my darts. So, yeah, so I'm happy and thankful that she grabbed those. And also, my girlfriend played her first tournament ever on Sunday. She's been talking about playing tournaments, and some friends from Colorado were there, and for the women's, they were doing like a doubles draw for 501, and they had an odd number of people. So Brenda Rausch, who's, you know, big time dart player, and a friend from Colorado like came up and we were talking and stuff, and she started saying like, hey, we have odd, like, do you want to play? And she was very hesitant at first, and it took a few minutes of convincing, and, you know, I told her like, I'll pay for your entry, like, please just play darts. That would be so cool. That would make my whole freaking weekend. And she ended up playing. In her first match, it was 1-1, and she approached the board with 2 left, and she hit the double 1 with her second dart. So she got the match-winning dart on the sudden death leg, and that was the highlight of my weekend. Watching her, well, first of all, play darts, and 2, getting that double 1 in that sudden death leg. Like, there was a pretty decent crowd watching that match too, because I was running around the whole time, like, trying to watch and, like, you know, keep up on my match if I was playing one. And, like, I was just having the time of my life watching her play. So there was, like, a decent crowd watching. And when she hit it, like, quite a few people were cheering and stuff. So it was just really cool, really awesome moment. And yeah, I was just really excited because she's been talking about throwing darts for a while. And watching her play and get that dart was absolutely amazing. And then Sunday, we just went to the St. Louis Arc for a little bit. And my girlfriend's also been yelling at me all weekend because she keeps saying it's the St. Louis Arch. But I say the St. Louis Arc. But we went there. I love going there. I've been there twice before. I just think it's such a cool place. And obviously, you know, it's just a really cool thing, a structure. So we just, you know, put down a little blanket and just chilled there for a couple hours before we ended up driving home Sunday night. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I also met Eric. I don't know his last name, but he runs the Promote Darts website. And it's so cool meeting other people that do social media and online dart stuff. You know, when I met the Bearded Dart guy, it's kind of cool because you just kind of have like this connection. Like, when me and the Bearded Dart guy first saw each other, like, we made eye contact and it was kind of like, I know who you are. I know who you are. What's up? So it's kind of like this, I don't know, like, we're both out there promoting the sport of darts as much as we can, doing what we can for the sport. And when you recognize that in someone else, I don't know, it's just like a special kind of connection. So Eric from Promote Darts, if you are not familiar, go check him out on Instagram. But it was really cool to meet him. He was an extremely nice guy. We got some pictures with each other and stuff, so that was also really cool. And now I think I've officially talked about everything from the weekend and how awesome it was and how I already cannot wait for next year. So let's get in one more throw here, see what happens. What out really killed me? I think it was double 20. Let's try to hit that double 20. I think that's what killed me in my 301. Hey, there it is, 40 out. Oh, let's go Bullseye. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching Blueberry Hill. If you've never been, go. It was just one of the most cool weekends of darts ever, and was a lot of fun. Make sure you check out bullshotdarts.com. These shirts will be getting released soon, and I also have plenty of other, ideas for just cool dart stuff. So anything to get the sport out there and get people wearing more dart stuff and talking about more dart stuff, excites me, and I want to help in growing the sport of darts. Click one of the videos that popped up over here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will see you all in the next one, and shoot well.